Namaste, welcome, happy Independence Day. Har Ghar Tiranga is an initiative that's been started to get the flag into every household. But let's go beyond that, ladies and gentlemen, as we as a nation turn 75. Har Ghar Tiranga is not to just physically put the flag. It's to instill that sense of nationhood in every household and every Bharatiya, that every step of yours has to be first for India. You have to put your country first. 75 years down the line, since the 15th of August 1947, we've traversed a long road. But there's a long road to go ahead. The next 25 years, our Prime Minister says, is our Azadi Ka Amrit Kaal. It's the golden period where we can rise to the levels where we were as a civilization perhaps a few hundred years ago. Can we do that? Are we poised? Are we equipped? Are we oriented in that direction? This edition and this episode is very, very special in our string of Azadi specials, ladies and gentlemen. We not only have Gen Next, we have with us a very, very elite, erudite panel who have seen through various phases of our Azadi. As they have born, they have seen their youth, their prime of service, and beyond that, and they continue to serve the country in their various ways, in their respective abilities, with their respective abilities. So I have students from the B.R. Ambedkar College and I have students from Amity University. So big welcome. Thank you very, very much. But keep those hands going for former Governor of Arunachal Pradesh and also the former Army Chief General JJ Singh. Jai Hind, sir. Namaste. Thank you very much. We also have the former LG of Puducherry and of course former IPS Kiran Bedi ji. Jai Hind. Namaste, ma'am. Thank you very much. And Nipun Malhotra, founder chair of the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry, FICCI, Diversity and Inclusion Working Group on Empowering Persons with Disability. Nipun, wonderful to have you with us. Namaste, Jai Hind, and thank you. So let me start with you, with your permission, yes, sir and madam, with your kind permission, if I may start with Nipun. Yes, sure. What's the concept of Azadi and Tiranga for you? Do you believe that this is perhaps our flag, the tricolour, is the perfect symbol to instill nationhood? Let's start from there. General Saab, with your kind permission,
yes, please.
I'm going to go. Yeah.
Absolutely. And, I remember going to the US a few years back and I saw the pride with which Americans went around with the national flag. And I'm glad in India as well, during the 75th year, everybody has decided and there is a national campaign that the flag should hoist on every household. 75 years back, when India became independent, there were a lot of people in the Western world who thought that this country will not even stay together or it will disintegrate. But not only have we survived and stayed together, but I think we flourished. And I think the best is yet to come. We have a young population and we have some young people in the audience, two great achievers here. So pleasure being here. And I think the next, not just the next 25 years, but I think the next 75 years are India's moment really in this world.
And somewhere I know there is a different feeling when you meet people in uniform or people who have served in uniform of any kind, be it the khaki or be it the army greens, however it is, ma'am, there is a difference. Sir, you have taken a bullet for the country. So you have nabbed the worst of the worst and you have gotten into situations where you put your life in front as far as internal security is concerned. So let me ask you, Governor Saab and General Saab, if I may say so. First up, thank you very much, but let me ask you, that Tiranga, what does it mean and how have you seen it evolve?
Anand, firstly, I want to mention that for all of us, we must, as you have said yourself, call that we are Indians first and then anything else. And for us, the Indian national flag is a symbol of our Indianness. And as I've seen over the years, we have slowly started feeling proud and calling ourselves as proud Indians. India is moving forward, and by wearing our national flag, either on your lapel or flying it in your homes, displaying it like, as Nipun had rightly said, in America, in every home they have the American flag flying somewhere. So that shows that you're proud to be an Indian by having the Indian flag, and I feel that it is the right time and the right occasion. It's a great day for all of us. It's the 75th year of our independence, and we are a role model as a developing country. We have still some way to go to call ourselves developed, but you have yourself seen how much progress has been made in the last 3-4 decades. But the speed has picked up in the last 5-10 years. Because I have seen it as an army chief, I have seen it as a governor, and I feel that India has a bright future. We are the future world power, and you young people who are sitting here are the ones who are going to see your country being amongst the top countries in the world. Thank you.
Well, very well said, sir. I will take this conversation forward. Kiranji, you have also seen various phases. With every decade, has India evolved, and has our approach towards the country also evolved as a nation?
Well, during the time I was growing up, I think commitment to the country, patriotism, sense of belonging was much higher.
Much higher?
Much higher. Much higher. The way we all stood up for the national anthem, the way we all said Jai Hind, etc., the way we all sang the Vande Mataram was much, much higher.
Much, much higher?
Higher.
अभी कम लग रहा है आपको?
पहले higher था.
पहले. Would you want to agree with her or disagree with her? Agree with her? You agree with her? अच्छा, तो अब मैं आपकी इजाजत से मैं पूछूं इनसे कि अभी क्यों कम लग रहा है आपको? Anybody? Oh, there, right behind. थोड़ा सा रास्ता दीजिए. चलिए. Let's get the बैठे, please. Yeah.
Because obviously what she said, what ma'am said, I definitely agree with her. But nowadays, the present government, they said that there should be national anthems in movie halls. And what I observed personally is that not everybody sung the national anthem with much of patriotism or with that of national feeling. And gradually, the result is there's no national anthem now.
So you are saying, but why? Why should it change? हमारी तो आबादी कम नहीं हुई, बढ़ गई, नंबर तो बढ़ गए, तो गाने वाले ज्यादा होने चाहिए. Correct?
Sir, but ये
Well,
सिर्फ
no,
गाना.
let me ask you, you are the generation, so let me ask you, why do you think it's gone down? You have the mic, pass it around. Anybody else wants to say something? Kiranji she's always bang on. She doesn't say much, but when she says, so सीधा bullseye. Tell me, please.
सर ऐसा इसलिए क्योंकि सर हम सोचते हैं कि जो तिरंगा है वो हमारे दिल में है, तो सर हम ज़्यादातर लोगों को शो नहीं करते हैं, लेकिन वही है ना सर, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. जब हर जगह सर हम तिरंगा को लहराएंगे फहराएंगे तो चलते फिरते जब लोग.
उन्होंने तो तिरंगे की बात नहीं की, उन्होंने तो कहा कि हम अपना राष्ट्रगान और राष्ट्रगीत नहीं गाते हैं.
यस सर.
अच्छा, आपको वंदे मातरम आती है पूरी?
यस सर.
पूरी आती है?
पूरी तो नहीं, बट आती है थोड़ी.
थोड़ी बहुत क्यों आती है? पूरा क्यों नहीं आता? वही तो किरण जी कह रही हैं कि वो तो खड़े होके पूरा गाते थे. अब ये लाइए, थोड़ा नहीं, बहुत पूरा आना चाहिए. वंदे मातरम के कितने छंद हैं? हाँ, फंस गए. अब गूगल करेंगे. हाँ जी, बोलिए.
So because at the former time, people had suffered for freedom, and now the generation had taken it as granted. That's why जो feeling है वो कम हो गई है. पहले उन लोगों ने सफर करा था, पर अब ऐसा सफर नहीं, उनको मिल गया है. इसलिए
शिद्दत से मिली है तो उसके लिए तुम उसको याद रखो. अब तो मुफ्त में मिल रहा है तो फिर क्या फर्क है? वी डोंट कंसिडर. किरण जी?
See,